Hello and welcome to Through Africa. It is still me, your host, Mercy Bamgola. We are joining you again live from our studios here in Ankara, Turkey, to talk about two very important topics to the African continent. First, we'll be exploring Africa's potential, the future perspectives in technology, and then we'll move to Nigeria, where we'll be talking about the food insecurity which has been ravaging the country. Now, to talk about technology in our African countries, I'll be speaking with Mr. Faruk Ege ÖZEN, who is the software and project engineer at Nara XR. Hello, Mr. Faruk.
Hello.
Hello, and you're welcome to the show today.
It's very exciting to be here. Thanks for the invitation.
It's great to have you on the program too. So,
Thank you so much.
I'd like us to start with, the general African market. What are your general thoughts on the African market?
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank you to your invitation again. My name is Faruk Ege ÖZEN. I'm working as a software and project engineer at Nara XR. And let's take a look at Africa's market opportunities. So African markets represents a dynamic and emerging market with a tremendous potential for growth and innovation. And this continent, the youthful population, rapid urbanization, and the increasing adoption of the technology to create fertile ground for digital transformation. At Nara XR, we are perceiving Africa as a strategic opportunity where our expertise in immersive technologies can address challenges in the various industries like education, training, healthcare in the industry. And the diversity of the needs across countries allows for tailored solutions, making Africa is a priority for our long-term vision, actually.
Okay, thank you very much for that great introduction. I'm glad that you did introduce yourself with your name and what you do exactly. Now, let's talk about Nara XR's strategies for Africa. What are the strategies with which you use to connect with the African continent? Because as far as I do know, your company has relationship with our African countries. Now, what are the strategies that you use to do this?
Yeah, actually, Nara has various strategies for African markets, like short, medium, and long-term periods. And one of them is we are planning to focus on collaboration and localized innovation in African market. In the short time period, we have nice connections with the African students based in Turkey, because you know that most of the African students coming to Turkey, and then they're going to Turkish universities, and there are lots of different cities in Turkey. And then Nara aims to partner with the governments, private sectors, and the educational institutions to introduce VR and AR solutions that support capacity building and the skill development, because one of the main strategies, the students are our goodwill ambassadors, because we are sharing everything in Turkey with them, our food, our resources, and then our foods actually, and we are teaching them, we are learning with them, and then they are turning back to their countries like Nigeria, Somalia, Sudan, South Africa, and much more countries like this, and they are sharing our experience and expertise in their countries, and they are teaching the others. So the main strategy is this actually. For example, and our project emphasizes immersive training simulations for industries such as logistics, healthcare, and manufacturing. We are also exploring partnerships to leverage 5G and beyond technologies to enhance connectivity, ensuring our solutions can reach even remote regions. Our goal is to empower Africa's workforce, modernize industries, and contribute to continent's digital economy. That gives lots of opportunities and lots of other chances to Africa. For Africa is being much more better level from this current situation.
All right, there. Thank you. I mean, there's connection between Nara XR and Africans and in Africa. So I'd like to ask, you talked about, students who come to the country to study and, learn from the country itself, learn about the culture. We all learn together. Does your company have an opening for Africans? I mean, at the company, is there an opening for Africans? And how have Africans worked with you, and how do you think Africans can work with you?
Yeah, that's a great question. Thank you for that. So Nara is based in Çanakkale and Turkey, but for lots of reasons, we have lots of different connections and communication with African students and the African locals. So even in the Turkey, we can reach more markets in the Africa, kind of Nigeria, kind of Sudan. So we are open to make a collaboration, and we are making, we are giving the chances about the internships. We are making collaboration meetings, reviews, and the negotiations still ongoing with the African companies. So every African can join our country and the company as well easily. Just send us the CVs, and then just being interested about our working field, and we are very open to make a collaboration with every African companies and the countries as well.
Oh, great. Thank you very much for that. I'm glad that you mentioned, internships and openings that are available, because as far as I do understand, there are a lot of, young people who are interested in tech, things that are related to, technology, and would like to work in a place where, I'm talking about African youth now. They would like to work in a place where they are accepted and where their ideas are, given a place. So, of course, if there's anyone watching who would like to, as you said, they should send their CV. And just before we move to the next topic, the next question, I would just like to ask you to, where or how can people who would like to reach the company, where can they reach you?
Actually, they can reach us in the lots of ways, because the age is changing, the world is changing, and everything's more digital in these days. And Africa has a pure potential, and the kids, and the young ages can reach everything easily in the internet section. So you can find out as a YouTube, you can find out as a LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever you want to say. So if you want to reach us, you can reach us easily, because we are using the technology in every area of the life. So if you want to reach us, you can do it easily.
All right, there. Thank you.
Especially in these days, because Africa and the Turkey relations is growing up, that, and so even these days, it's more easier than every time.
All right, there. Thank you. So they can reach you if they want to. It's just a Google search away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. So now the next question I would like to ask is about the future. Now, in the coming years, what are your predictions regarding the development of African-Turkey relations, and particularly in your field?
Actually, we foresee that the significant growth in the relations between Africa and Turkey, especially in the technology transfer, education, and the infrastructure development, with Turkey's strategic focus on the strength ties with the African countries, opportunities for collaboration in ICT, digital education, and the smart city solutions will expand. In Nara's domain, areas like vocational training through VR and AR, advanced simulation systems, and localized tech development could gain significant momentum. We believe that Turkey's technological expertise and the Africa's market potential will create the synergies that foster mutual growth, and this will be more noticeable as the Turkey's influence continues to grow, because our effect and our influence is growing up in the Africa, in these days especially, and for that reason, everything might be better for between our continents, for our countries as well.
All right, there. Thank you. So I'd just like to ask, this question as a side note. Can you tell us about the products that have been produced by Nara XR itself?
Actually, it's depends on the lots of different things, because we are open to do everything. We are planning to make a branch maybe in Africa. Maybe we can invite the African students or the African interns to our country. So we can change our role in every section of the technology. So it depends on the requirements of the technology, actually.
All right, thank you there. Now, how do you envision Africa's role in next generation internet technologies and alternative realities, where we talk about, AR and VR in the future?
Yeah, this answer will be related with my previous answers, because as I mentioned before, Africa is like the growing stars in the world. And Africa has the potential to become a global leader in the digital innovations, particularly in the next generation internet technologies and alternative realities like AR and VR in our working field. Actually, the rapid deployment of the 5G infrastructure across the continent in the transformative enable and allowing innovative technologies to reach broader populations. And we expect that Africa going to be a key player to pivotal role in the areas such as virtual workforce training, e-commerce integration using AR and VR, and the immersive entertainment. And the NARA sees the immense promises in the co-development solutions with the African partners to accelerate digital inclusions and to create kind of thriving innovation ecosystem across the continent. In summary, we are deeply optimistic about Africa's potential and committed to contributing to its digital transformation journey. Through strategic partnerships and innovative solutions, NARA aspires to be key enabler of Africa's growth story in the coming decades. So we are open to make collaborations. We are open to share our experience and expertise on this side of technology. We are very open to train your resources and the students, interns, professionals, whatever we want to say. So we believe Africa's future in the final.
Okay, thank you very much. Those are very kind words, and I do appreciate that. Now, finally, I'd like to just ask you last question. What would be your words for someone who is trying to get into the technological space, especially an African? What would be your words or an advice you would give to such a person?
Yeah, actually, it's might be a cliche. So just dream yourself, work hard, and if you want to be a key player in this side of technology like VR and AR, just reach us.
All right. Yes. Just reach Nara XR, contact them, do your research, and do contact them.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you very much. I'm really grateful for your time, for spending your time and, sharing your knowledge with us on today's show. I think I have really learned a lot about technology too, and I think that our viewers have also learned something out of this. So thank you again, Mr. Faruk.
It's really a pleasure.
And a great thank you to your company too.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Have a great